Hello, Camels, and welcome back to Campbell Now. I'm Ernest Strawber.
And I'm Abby DeBoer. September is National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. Reporter Angelina Sulison sat down with Campbell Counseling Services' Amy Johnson to talk about suicide prevention and the resources on campus that are available to help those in need.
In colleges and universities across the United States, suicide is one of the most common causes of death among college students. According to the Journal of Associated Disorders, approximately over 24,000 college students attempt suicide, while over 1,000 of those students succeed in their attempt. Today I'm here with Amy Johnson, the Interim Director of Counseling Services here at Campbell. So Amy, why are these numbers so high?
Angelina, I believe that it's for many different reasons, mainly because, for whatever reason, students are not equipped with the skills that they need to have to cope with everyday life. I've heard research of, when both parents went to work, the mothers were no longer in the home, so they weren't able to pass those skills on to the children, so they haven't been passed down from generation to generation. But that is only one hypothesis. There's many different ones out there. So students don't have the skills that they need in order to be able to deal with the emotions that come with all the curveballs that life throws at you. That's the main reason. But we also know that there has always been a stigma around reaching out, self-seeking behavior, self-help seeking behaviors. And so with that, we've worked a lot to reduce that stigma, but we still have some work to do in that area.
So if you're here and you are a Campbell student, what can you do to get those resources and that help that you need that you mentioned?
Sure, thank you for asking, because what we do know is that of the students who have successfully completed suicide, almost 80% of them have never been seen in the counseling center on their campus before. So obviously that would be one protective factor, is to be able to come in and meet with our therapist, have individual sessions, but we offer so many different things. We are on a step care model, which means when a student comes in, most of the time, as soon as they walk in the door, they're going to be greeted by Miss Barbara Inscore, who's the face and the backbone of counseling services, and she's going to have them do an assessment to determine how quickly they need to be scheduled. And from there, they most likely will go ahead and meet with someone immediately if someone's available, which the chances of that is pretty good with the interns that we have in the office this semester. So then after they're able to meet with the intern to determine what their presenting concerns are, the intern and them will talk about what's best for them and the services that they need. They will tell them about the different groups that we have, because research proves that college students actually respond better to their peers than they do to someone like of authority. So we have lots and lots of groups this semester. And we also offer the individual sessions as well. We have outreaches that help to not only make people aware of mental health concerns, but they're very educational, interactive, and engaging as well. So we offer all kinds of things. This semester we're so excited that our interns are going to be in the resident halls for freshmen. So they have a drop-in hour in the lobby of the halls to be able to remove all barriers there for the freshmen to be able to reach out for services, which also helps to promote those help-seeking behaviors that we want them to and decrease stigma. And hopefully it'll change the university culture of reaching out to get help from counseling services. We're going to have a connect and chat time where they can text in and talk to a therapist for set hours during the week, because over and over I've heard my students say, I just wish that I could text you. And even though it's not a Campbell University National Crisis text line, there is one. So if anybody does want to text a real therapist, they can text the word GO to 741-741-24/7. It's a free service.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Amy. I know this would help a lot of my peers and a lot of college students.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thanks. If you or someone you know is going through a crisis, please do not hesitate to reach out to Campbell Counseling Services or text, email, or call the National Suicide Crisis Hotline.
Thank you, Angelina. Counseling Services is covered in your tuition and is available free of charge to any Campbell student. If you would like to set up an appointment, call 910-814-5709 or visit the university website. If the situation is an emergency, please call 911.
Campbell recently hosted a leadership summit last week in the Oscar N. Harris Student Union located in the academic circle. One of the keynote speakers was Vicki Ismail, who spoke about social entrepreneurship. She is also the co-founder of Carol's Kitchen, which is a non-profit organization that employs women who are recovering and overcoming crises in their lives. Other women, including Campbell's own, Laura Lunsford, a professor and chair of the psychology department, as well as Allison Skees, who is the author, president, and CEO. The panel addressed many topics about women and their positions in leadership.
Looking for a fun night with your friends on campus? On Thursday, September 30th, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., CAB is putting on Caribbean Night. The event is in partnership with the International Food Series that has been posted on social media, and students are able to come and try Caribbean-style food and embrace some of the culture. Caribbean Night will take place in the ballroom located on the second floor of the Student Union. Come enjoy the company of your peers as well as some great food.
2 hikers were found safely around Sunday morning after going missing in River Rock State Park near Lillington. Deputies say the 17-year-old and the 18-year-old began their hike Saturday before they went missing. The Harnett County Sheriff's Office, EMS, Boone Trail Fire Department, and State Park staff searched the 4-mile section of the trail before the teenagers were discovered Sunday morning. They are now safe at home. Deputies have not released their names.
Hurricane Sam, a Category 4 hurricane, continues to move across the Atlantic as of Sunday, September 26th. The hurricane has sustained winds of up to 145 miles per hour, with gusts even higher. The National Hurricane Center states that the intensity may fluctuate during the next couple of days as it heads to the Lesser Antilles group of islands in the Caribbean. The storm is moving west-northwest at a pace of around 8 miles per hour. Be on the lookout for updates within the next few days.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla says it's a question of days, not weeks, before the company submits data to the U.S. in regards to getting the authorization of COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. A lower dose of the regular vaccine has been administered to children in this age range, and those who have received the second dose are showing signs of antibodies just as strong as those in teenagers and young adults. Bourla believes that within a year, we will go back to normal life, and the vaccine will have to be at least administered once a year to stay effective.
A new vaccine patch has been created by students at University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and Stanford University, according to ABC 11 News. The new technology is a patch that is as small as your fingertip. The patch attaches to the skin by microneedles. It is said to create an immune response 10 times stronger than a typical vaccine shot. This method is pain-free and can be administered by you at your own home. There's no word as to when or if the new delivery method would be available. That's all for tonight. This has been Campbell Now. I'm Abby DeBoer.
And I'm Ernest Strawther. Thanks for watching.